Alright, here's a quick run through of Unity 2D. This is the 2D version of Unity that will be featured in Ubuntu 11.04 Natty Narwhal, which is supposed to be released at the end of April. This is definitely pre-release software. It's you can download it and use it. What's nice about it is when you log in, you have the choice of using the standard GNOME desktop or Unity. I'm using the 2D version because my graphics card just won't handle the 3D version. It's a little old. Start out with, you can click the Ubuntu button up here, and your applications are all divided into categories. You bring those up. You can also choose them from the top menu here. One of the first things you'll probably notice about it is that what used to be the top panel in GNOME is now constant. Plus you have this icon bar of your applications down the left side. My understanding is that in the release version you'll be able to auto-hide these as they are. They take up a fair amount of screen space. I would prefer to have them auto-hide, but it's pretty usable the way it is. It's not too hard to see why in the default configuration of Ubuntu 10.10 they switched your minimize, maximize, and close buttons over to the left side, which I've moved back over to the right because that's where I'm used to using them. But in Unity, you have all your file options, your menu options are actually in what used to be the top panel. I'm expecting that this title here for the application that's current is that's just a minor bug, and I'm sure that in the release version that'll be actually covered up. It looks kind of hokey now, but all your menu options are up in the top bar, no matter where the window is on your desktop. I kind of like that feature. It makes things more unified. It makes things easier to find. You have, just like in the GNOME desktop, you have your multiple workspaces. You can either use the workspace button to switch between them, a little fancier, a little slower. It's actually a little slower in this video than it is in real life. The screen capture slows things down. You can also use the Control Alt and the arrow keys to quickly move between your workspaces, which I kind of prefer. I'm still pretty new to Linux. I switched over from Windows about 6 weeks ago. I'm only using Windows when I absolutely have to. 98, 99% of the time I'm using Linux. I don't have quite as much invested, shall we say, in the GNOME desktop, which I like real well and is very much like Windows. It seems like the feeling about Unity is kind of divided in the Ubuntu community between people loving it and people hating it. I like it. I didn't really care for it that much when I first started to test it out, but I've come to like it pretty well. Things are a little different. It takes a little bit of learning, but it's not difficult, and I think it's very workable. As I said, this is still pre-release software, so it's got bugs. I haven't really run into anything crushing, but there are some things they need to take care of, like the auto hide and hiding the window title in the top bar. But I think it's kind of interesting, and I think it's very usable. I'll have the links to download in the review, so if you want to give it a shot, I think it's well worth trying out.